Greetings and salutations, YouTube. It's Hadrian here. Welcome to a new video. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Sorry, the lighting is like a little atrocious, but I'm here at the Goodwill in Santa Ana on Grand. Super excited to take you guys into the store. But if you guys love thrifting, thrift hauls, and vlogs, don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell button so you're notified when new videos do go up. Add me on Instagram. It's Hadrian, and just like it's spelled here, and check out my shop. It's Hadrian.com to see what I have for sale for my thrifting adventures. But without further ado, let's hit the store and go check it out. This is actually the location where I purchased my second espresso machine that I got. That one time that I bought like 2 Nespresso machines in like in a span of a few days. But anyway, let's go inside and see what we can find today. Alrighty. It's got old Kate Spade bag. Coach. Oh my gosh, is this a Dooney? No, it's not. It's like a fake Dooney. It's like a vintage Brahmin. It's like patent, but it's like cracked, unfortunately. But it's kind of cute. Like good for like grocery shopping. But I don't know. It's like a little damaged. What do you guys think? Anyway, don't think I really see anything else. So let's go check out the rest of the store. Christmas trees. Oh, sorry. I have a ton of furniture.
This shirt is actually fun.
Ooh, this is pretty nice. I'm just thinking about putting plants on this thing. Only $12.99.
I know. It's so picky.
Interesting, but probably gonna be a no. But there's so many people right now in that aisle with all the furniture. Hey, these things are still here. I remember you guys really liked these last time and wanted me to pick them up. They're $10 each. Should I get them? It's kind of cute too. See what we can find over here. How cute are these like little bowls? They're like little lion faces on the sides. I have bowls similar to that. Anything cool so far? Hey, look at this pumpkin platter. Ooh, interesting. Certified international. Last time I was here, I found these really great Pottery Barn bowls. And I'm hoping that they turn up again, because I would really like a couple more. Ooh, star-shaped things. These little bookends. They just brought out a new cart and they've been putting out stuff. And check out what I just found. Can you see that? I don't even know if it's showing up. This is Alexander McQueen, which is crazy. Oops, I'm just dropping everything. And then also this All Saints crossbody bag, which is pretty cute. Just need a little TLC. I just noticed how cute this bench actually is. Take a look at that. This is a really nice bench. The fabric needs a lot of cleaning though, or just replacing. I'm in line, a nice spot, 2 Hydro Flasks over there. Need to see them. Alright, just got everything inside the car. Let's go home and show you guys what I got. Hey guys, okay, so we are back at the house, and boy, oh boy, am I so excited for what we found at the store today. When I first walked in the store, I was like, man, like when we first did our first like little round to see what we could find, I was like, there's just lots of really great furniture and I have nowhere to put it. Like that bench that we saw was beautiful. I really liked like the bones of it, the way that like I love like how it was constructed. I love that little shelf at the bottom. I love the really thick cushion. The stains left a little something to be desired, but I mean, it was donated. You can maybe possibly clean out those stains, or even better, you can reupholster it with like a really cool like fabric with like maybe a cool print or like a cool stripe, or just like a nice like maybe like natural linen or something would be fantastic. But that, yeah, and there were just so many furniture pieces. And then I noticed that they brought out a cart, and they were like really slick about it, because I didn't even like, I don't even know where that cart came from, because I didn't see them pushing it up to the front. But I did like turn over to the front of the store, kind of like where they had the handbags, and then there was like a cart there, and someone was like taking stuff off of it, and I was like, oh my gosh. And the rules to every store is like are different. Some stores, they allow you to like take stuff off the carts. Like before the whole COVID thing started, it was pretty much like a free-for-all when they brought out the cart, and the cart came to a stop and it was no longer in motion. You can start like looking at stuff on the cart, taking stuff off, and then some stores, like now after all that happened, some stores don't allow anyone to take things off of the carts. You have to wait until an employee physically removes an item from the cart and places it onto the shelf. And then some stores still allow you to like kind of go through stuff, and this is one of those locations where they allow you to like look through the carts. They still bring out the carts, you can look through them and all that jazz. So I was very excited. I ran over there, and by the time I got over there and actually noticed the bags, he actually put almost all of them away already, so I like didn't even have to look through the cart. Like I kind of like did a run through of the cart when I walked by, but I noticed that there was barely anything there. And then I was like, man, okay. I was like, I checked out the bags earlier, and like I have a pretty good memory of like a store once I first walk through it until I leave. Like I'm not gonna say it's like photographic or anything, but I have like you know, you can just like remember how things are, and you can notice different things when they're there. So I just like did a quick run through of like all the bags in the area, and then I noticed 2 bags that were there. And oh, actually, let me show you guys these first, because this is like the least exciting thing, even though I'm pretty excited about it. But I got these Target shorts. They're the All in Motion ones. I don't know, I actually really like the All in Motion brand shorts that they have. And these are the ones that kind of look like regular shorts. Like they have like regular pockets, you can put a belt on them, but they're still kind of like sporty and breathable, which I really like. I'm actually wearing some all in motion shorts right now that I had to pay. I actually paid full price for, like a lame-o. I always get so sad when I'm like, I paid full price for something, and then I find it at the Goodwill, and I'm just like, ugh. It was just like how, okay, actually today, the day that I went thrifting, like this day, the first store that I went to, I found my chair that I bought, my Studio Mickey, like furry chair that I purchased full price from Target. I went crazy trying to find it, and I was like, this is never gonna pop up at the Goodwill. A few months later, lo and behold, it was there for $130, which is like half the price of what I purchased mine for. And I was just like, ugh. And I was like so on the fence about buying it so then I can have two. And then if I had two, then I can like use like, I can put them like in the living room or something. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm just like, ugh. But I was like bummed. I was like, please someone buy this so that like I'm not like forced to like buy it. And it was, they just brought it out because it didn't look like it was like touched or anything. Like it looked like in really good shape. And I was just like, ugh. Anyway, this is neither here nor there, though I am going to link that video, but it was yesterday's video. Or the day before. It went up like a few days ago. So I'm going to have it linked if you guys want to check that out. But anyway, shorts, love it. Very excited. They were $6.49, which is great because I think they retail for about $30. So this is awesome. I'm going to put those over there because I'm going to wash them before I wear them. Okay, but then, okay, so let me start off with a smaller bag first. And this bag is really, really cute. It just has been very well loved and needs a little bit of TLC, but like all the stuff that it needs and like its current state, like nothing is actually too crazy. It may look a little crazy, but it's not actually too crazy. So what we have here is this All Saints crossbody bag. So cute. I love this woven leather strap that goes through like the main part, though it looks like it has been like, it's stretched out, it needs to be re-glued back down, may need a touch-up of the edge coat and all that stuff. But again, all superficial things, like no structural damage has ruined the bag, like no structural integrity has been lost. It needs a pretty good cleaning, but I don't think it has like any real intense color loss or anything, so I think it just needs like a good cleaning. And then the inside also just needs a little bit of like a lint roller or something, but you can't really see anything because it's black. But there's one interior zipper pocket, and then this is just a magnetic flap pocket that goes up and down like this. But yeah, it just needs like a good cleaning, like I think, hopefully. We'll see, but just by looking at it, it just needs like a little bit of leather glue, a little bit of maybe like a new edge coat, and yeah, because all that like this, I know it looks really intense. Sometimes you really have to pay attention to things that are wrong with like bags or whatever if you like to thrift bags. I know a lot of you guys do. Like things like this, like it looks really bad, but then if you just like take a close look, it really has just like kind of the leather and just separated right there, and like these little fabric pieces, that's just the interface. So the interface has like separated from the other piece of leather, and when the interface separates, then like it starts to unravel. And an easy way to like remove like the little pieces that are like fraying out is you literally will just get a little lighter, and then you can just like burn off those pieces, and then you can just glue everything back down, and it'll be totally okay. Just make sure to use a leather glue, because if you use like any other glue, it's gonna get hard and it's gonna get stiff and it's not gonna be good. So yeah, my favorite leather glue is I think it's called Bish's leather glue. I have it linked in the bottom of like in the description box of literally all my videos because I do like it. So I have a link for like everything that I use like in my handbag rehab kit down there. So all the paints I use, the glue, the dye, all that. So yeah, check it out if you guys would like to. But there we go. So I don't know. Should I do a video on how do I repair this bag? Like I don't know, cause I don't know. I want to do more handbag rehab videos, but I feel like sometimes I've already like covered it already, and I just don't want to make like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But I might even just fix it up, and maybe I'll make like a TikTok or something on Instagram or anyway. So there's that. Really excited about that little All Saints bag. All Saints bags are actually really expensive. But the bag that took the cake today, I actually want to like zip it up so like you get like the full effect of the bag. Because I am just so over the moon excited about this, and I can't believe that it was there. And it is this beautiful, large Alexander McQueen Diamante, I think that's how you pronounce it, tote bag. It is in this beautiful, distressed, gold, suede leather. It is stunning. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, and I was like taking a closer look, and I was like, oh. So, it says Alexander McQueen on the front right there. It's a little hard to read because it is like suede, but it's there. Like, I think you just can't like, you gotta angle it correctly. Then it has like the little Q with the C inside. Right there, the little logo on the zipper pulls. And this is, the Diamante design is actually like super popular because I think that's one of his most famous like clutch designs. And then he also made it into like larger bags, tote bags. There's like satchels, crossbodies. I think there's a backpack. So it's very, very popular. The little sides, they fold down to be smaller, but if you like fill it up, it will stay open. But this has also a magnetic snap, so it'll stay down if you like. And then this whole thing opens up across the top. And also this bag retails for like over $1,500, which is crazy. But I mean, like, to be expected by Alexander McQueen, because Alexander McQueen is pretty expensive. But, so you can open it up like this, and it's just like, bam. The bag itself is not really like too worn. I know the leather is meant to look worn in, so that's like a really big plus. A little bit of like the interfacing is coming out, but that's easy to fix up. You can just, like I said, you can burn it off, and then you can just like reseal the sides with new edge coating. Here's a little Alexander McQueen little tag right there. Has a serial number underneath, and then yeah, there's a zipper pocket inside, and then there's the $6.99. Is that so crazy? Oh my gosh. God bless them for not overpricing this bag. I haven't had a find like this in like a hot second, so okay, let me actually show you the bag, because I did look it up online. Where are you? And of course, I exited out of it earlier. Of course I would. So Alexander McQueen Diamante tote in gold. And it's crazy, like, it's being on the secondhand market. People have it listed for $650, $1,000, $820. It was, yeah, it's like a amazing bag. But let me find out if I can see. Okay, so there is like a new style of it, which is kind of, it's very similar still, but they did update it, which I really like. Like, it's very similar to the bag. They did add like a crossbody strap, and then they made like the handle like a smaller profile, because now it does have the long strap to carry it, and it retails for $1,790, which is crazy. And then let me show you guys how the clutch looks. This is like how the clutch looks. So this is like the iconic Alexander McQueen clutch. I actually had one of the Diamante clutches, like I think like about like a few years ago I had one. I think I got it from like a secondhand store, and it had silver studs all over, and it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It was amazing. So yeah, very, very excited about this bag. I don't know yet if I'm going to resell it or if I'm just going to save it and keep it in the collection just because it's such a cool find. I don't think Have I ever found an Alexander McQueen bag at the thrift? Like I've purchased them at like secondhand stores, but it's not like a charity shop or like a donation place where like it was donated. It was like sold to the store, kind of like a buy sell trade store, or you know, like one of those. But yeah, I am just so excited. So here's the Alexander McQueen clutch or bag. Again, retailed for like $1,500 when this bag was like in its like first heyday of its retail experience. And yeah, how cool is that? Like, what is like, well, how cool is this? Like, even if I just like use it to go like thrifting, I can just like throw all my shopping in here, you know? Like, it's huge. It actually will sit on my shoulder, and the leather is just so nice. Like, it feels really nice. Anyway, okay, that's enough excitement from Hadrian. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out today. It was amazing. I can't believe it. Finding these two bags. Wow. Actually, let's do some calculations. So we'll just say that it was $1,500. And then the bag was $7. Wow. We got this bag for like 0.005%. I think, if my math is correct, it's probably like, I can't even think right now. But that is the end of the video. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this video can help encourage you guys to go thrifting or make you even more excited to go thrifting. I love watching thrifting videos because I just get so much excitement from what other people find, and it really like motivates me to go see what else I can find.